Get it on. Let's check the Bluetooth here. Boom, that should be it. All right, killer. So let's get the angle set up just right. I'm thinking right about there is a great time right there. Turn on the lights for the backyard. Boom. Oh yeah, okay. Cool. All right, yeah, let's throw some stuff. Should be a good angle. Hi everybody, you're watching Danger's Edge. Again, if you're watching this at a later date, as always, thank you so much for checking out our channel. Today I'm not really doing anything too specific, but I am going to be just throwing some axes and knives in the backyard. I've got my new hanging log, so I'm thinking I want to get 3. Just started off easy by just getting 3 to stick onto that hanging log, which I think is definitely possible to happen, especially with these knives by DWFKHT. They're called the Leaf, and these ones are actually really popular just due to their size and shape. These are some classic axes, to just start it off for somebody that is getting here early, maybe. Let me get a double axe out of the way here just to see how it goes. There you go. Hey, let's just throw those axes. That was really fun, honestly. So we'll probably keep throwing axes, but I'm gonna try to get these 3 knives. Show you guys a close-up of it. We're gonna try to get these 3 knives to hit that hanging log in the middle. And I adjust you just a little bit, slightly closer, get you a better angle on it. But yeah, we have this hanging log right here. So I'll show you a little close-up of it. Well, not close-up, but I'll touch it, maybe make it swing just a little bit, have a little bit extra challenge for myself. But yeah, let's get some throws on it. We'll be back just a little bit just so I'm fully in frame for y'all. Yeah, let's go. I know it's early on, so it's be a really fun, quick challenge. Shouldn't be too hard. Ooh, but the swing. Ooh, yeah, the swing is gonna throw me off, but that's okay. Challenges are challenges for a reason. Ooh, my knee popped out of socket. That's the one thing about throwing at like moving objects, We think that it's all easy, fun and games, but changes everything. Oof. There you go. 1 out of 6 for now. Take that. Better than 0. Yeah, let me throw some more axes too, just to get the channel going here. It's always fun to kind of start off light versus getting into the hard hitting challenges, as they say. So let's hit this log. I feel like I never hit that log. The log right next to it, and the little log right after that. Ooh, almost. Close. There you go. Wow. That would have been 3, but one of them fell out. So I'll walk you up on it so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. If you're watching this at a later date, check it out. But yeah, I hit 2 out of the 3 on the hanging log, but one of them fell out, but just wasn't in there deep enough. Happens to the best of us. But yo, thank you guys for joining me so far. It's been pretty eventful. We're gonna get the 3 on that hanging log, no problem. I'll be throwing these 3 right here, which are the Leafs by DWFKHT. Let me get this axe out of here. It's kind of hard to grab all this with my hands full, my hand on the camera, but it seems like people like the little close-ups I give you guys. So that's a DWFKHT. This is just a classic throwing axe from them. Highly recommend the quality build on this DWFKHT is definitely one to be trifled with. I really enjoy the handle and all that fun stuff. So really a great time. You really can't go wrong with it. So thank you for joining me. If you've never heard of us, we are Danger's Edge, and you're watching me, just throw some axes and knives in my backyard. So yeah, let's keep throwing. Got a good crowd here. Where's everybody from? Where's everybody watching from? I always love to ask that. I think the furthest out we had was Australia, so it's always fun to see how far out we can go. We had somebody from India the other day. We got a bunch of people from Russia always jumping in. Oh, that was a wild one. Almost hit the handle of the other one. But let's get these 3 in that hanging log. Ooh. Ooh. Rough. Close, but as I say, no cigar. Always love sharing this fun fact because a lot of people, I feel like, have never heard it. But the saying, close but no cigar, comes from when people used to go back in the day to carnivals before it was figured out that smoking causes cancer. They used to give out cigars as prizes. So, if you're playing a game at the carnival and you kind of miss or whatever, or you're close, but no cigar. So you didn't win. So, you could do really good, but you didn't win. Yeah, let's get these axes all in this log over there. Oh, they fell out. That's okay. So let's get these 3. I'm thinking I want to try to do. Oh, there you go. Kind of counts. Hit the edge of it. Oh, that swing is diabolical when you hit it. Makes it that much harder. And as we get later in the night, our eyes will kind of change to the darkness. Oh, excuse me for that burp. I had a chili on. What the hell was that? Oh, baked potato. Yeah, baked potato and chili. Who doesn't love a baked potato and chili, man? That's one of my favorite things right there. Haven't had in a few years. Oh, nice. We got 40 people. Heck yeah, dude. Hi, dope to delete. One part. Dop. Yeah, whatever, however you say that. Great to hear from you. Hello, hello. Love to see it. Shout out. Wow. If you haven't yet, everybody, make sure you hit that like. It really, really helps the channel out. It costs you nothing, but really does a lot for us. You are watching Danger's Edge. I'm not wearing my shirt today. I usually do. Just kind of wanted to have a little lighter day. So I'm doing 3 of these in that hanging log half spin for now, just to make it so I can kind of throw on easy mode. And then there you go. There's one. Ooh, yeah, that swing just gets you every time. That was 1 out of the 3. It's tough. Might have my neighbor coming over, who knows? But oh yeah, I'll be throwing. I'm gonna keep throwing these axes though. These are always really, really fun. These axes are by the World Axe Throwing League or whatever. Classic axe you can get. Pretty expensive, but quality on them is amazing. But just so you're aware, you can get, I think, 2 for the price of 1 if you go with the DWFKHT, and if you're not too strict on, if you're not competing and stuff. The DWFKHT is a phenomenal throwing axe. Oof. Oh, there you go. 2 out of 3. 2 out of the 3 on that one. I'll walk you up for this one, just because that was a close one. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. How are you doing, man? How are you? This is the funny part about knife throwing. People don't really show you. You got to look for your knife when you miss. And you get that on the lives. Especially for me on the backboard. So let's show you this right here. 2 out of the 3 in the hanging log. Take that. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, let's hit it. And let me get these axes. DWFKHTs. This one's super sweet. It's already taken a beating, but it is holding up just fine. And dude, Christian Riley, dude. Hi, how are you doing, man? And then everybody in my garden. It's growing just great. These are all peppers over here. And then we got my tomatoes and such. But yeah, let's put you guys back up there. Let's keep throwing for y'all. I'm just having some fun though. Yeah. You guys haven't yet, really? God, good. I get what you're saying, man. I'm happy that you're doing good as well. I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I just came back from a camping trip. got some fresh content for you guys all. If you don't know about our channel already, what's really fun about our channel, and I highly recommend to check out our long form, is our niche is actually throwing knives and axes in the outdoors. So, you know, people throw knives and axes in their backyard and training things, and training scenarios or whatever. Obviously, like what I have here, my practice range in my backyard. But what we love to do is actually throw in the wilderness. And we actually have a few videos of us throwing in national parks. You know, we don't cut down the trees. We don't hurt anything that isn't already dead. And you know, I wouldn't even say that we hurt anything because it's wood. So, you know, if you're using toilet paper, you're probably messing with wood, more wood than we are. So, yeah, I'm throwing three of these DWFKHT leaves. I'm trying to hit that hanging log 3 times in a row. That was a robbery. Oh, another robbery. But there you go. Finish that one out strong. That should have been it. It was close. Let me get it off of here. Oh, that one was in there good too. I really like the new hanging log that I put up. I think it's really gonna be up there for a while. Hopefully I don't cut the rope again. Whoa. If you ever drop an axe, don't try to catch it, everybody. Just let it go. Get your feet out the way. Throw 3. There you go. And let me try some instinctive, maybe is what it calls for today. Wait for the swing to stop down. Oh, oh, just short, just a little low. Want to hit the dead center of it. But, you know, happens. I think it'd be really cool to actually do a can pin on the hanging log. And that'll happen one day. I just need to get really confident with my can pinning abilities. But just getting back into that. Really having a good time. I really think that if you want to get better at accuracy, can pinning is probably your best bet for sure. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the heck? That log rejected those two. Both hit tip. Said, nah, wasn't good enough. Ugh. 3 in the hanging log, everybody. Everybody throw 3 in the chat and give me at least 3 thumbs up for that. You know, give me at least 3. I've got 2 right now. How was your camping trip, dude? My camping trip was sick, dude. It was really successful. I did go with my family, and I thought I wasn't going to get any time away from them, you know, but I decided to take the little trail around the lake that we were staying at, and that gave me some time to film. Wow. Some more the camping trip, which was super sweet. The content I got was pretty good, but I never went back to. I actually saw better logs when I was first walking on the trail, and those better logs, obviously, when I was hiking, I didn't see a lot that like were as cool as the ones that I saw first. So I should have went back to them, but they were the best logs that I saw that I would want to throw at were all near campsites. So completely fine. Everywhere I've thrown, everybody's really positive and great to talk to and stuff about it. They're really stoked about the sport. We always end up actually gaining a subscriber or something like that in the wild, literally. But you know, I just didn't want to deal with that day. And then I did get content though. I was really excited. I got a bunch of different spots, so that was really cool. And I was also hiking with a buddy of mine. Jack was really cool and patient. You know, sometimes the clip that you want takes some time to get. Let's see if I can get a really close up. Nope, didn't get it. Happens. I will get these 3 in there though. You know, that's going to be definitely possible. Let's see if I can half spin this. Nope, that didn't work. I don't know how people get enough speed to throw a nail or throw a, yeah, throwing a nail and sticking it, if it's a tiny nail, I don't know how they do it. If you are getting into knife throwing and you're looking for a really cost-effective, cheap thing to throw, that'll give you actually really good technique, throwing those big, what I call Jesus spikes or Jesus nails. They're big, the longer the better, obviously, not even longer the better, the thicker the better. Those things will teach you how to throw really, really well. There's some people that swear by them because they basically throw like a giant shuriken, and they'll teach you really good technique. Man, that swing. Oh, I'm just all around missing this log now. I got to get some classic throws, I think. Get my bearings back. Hooah. Take a break from the hanging log, but I'll get the three. I'll get the three, no problem. Just throwing these axes that is throwing me off, I think. But let's see. Axes are throwing just fine. All those missed. Wow. I might have to get, oh no, I don't need a light yet. Hopefully I don't need a light tonight. Hopefully I get these three before the, it gets really, really dark back here. But I've got these awesome floodlights out here. Really helps me out, see everything. When I first moved here, oh, there you go, 1 out of 3, I'll take it. When I first moved here, this was like, oh, I used to do this all the time. I still do this all the time. What am I saying? But I used to do it really late at night. I used to throw at like 2 or 3 a.m. just because I could, There's no reason not to. And I really was testing my neighborhood, see how cool it was here. See if everybody doesn't care about it. But let me check the chat, see if anybody's doing okay. But yeah, oh sweet. Oh, I've been throwing since COVID actually. So great question actually. So when I first started during COVID, it was just kind of like we met a guy. His name was Brian, and he's still featured on this channel. Phenomenal guy. He's actually one of our when we first started throwing TikToks out. He actually has the most watched video technically on our channel yet, and it's how to throw a knife both full spin and half spin military style. So he gave some really good pointers on that, and it really resonated with people, even myself, because today I still use that same terminology to teach people how to throw. So it really helps out. People really enjoyed it. And yeah, he taught us how to throw knives during COVID, and we actually ended up getting really close during COVID because it was during the time where it's like nobody really knew what COVID was, but all they knew is that like if you don't meet somebody with COVID, you don't get COVID. So that was the biggest thing. Everybody had their own little circles. If you hang out with the same people and they only hang out with the same people, then your likelihood of getting sick was very low, and it was great. None of us did get COVID for a long time. We only got COVID actually like a year into COVID, so it took a long time for our bubble to be burst. And it always ends up because somebody else hung out with someone else that got everybody else sick. Ooh, man, I just can't seem to get that swing in, but there was one. Get another. Ooh, gotta wait for the swing. Ooh, and I missed on that one. Call it. Ugh. 1 out of 3. That's what's to beat right now. I have gotten 2 out of 3 early on. It's always early in the stream that I'm throwing hot. But what's a challenge if something that's not hard? So if you're just joining us, I'm throwing these 3 knives. I'm trying to hit that swinging log in the middle. Hope you guys can see it okay. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it just fine. Should probably throw a little sticker on it or something. But yeah, that's what I'm going for right now. Ooh, that one went really far out there. Ooh, that one did too. Oh, robbed. Keep on hitting. 2 out of 3. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, let's get the, I mean, actually, let's see if this piece of tape will stick on here so you know which log I'm trying to hit. I don't know if this is even sticky anymore. But nope, definitely will not work. It needs a brand new piece of tape. All right, let's throw these 3 knives at this hanging log here. Let's go. There you go, 1 stick. That might fall out. Oof. There you go, 2 beautiful sticks. But I can't call it until I hit the 3rd in a row. But there's 2 out of 3. I'll walk it up just so you guys can see it. You know, I didn't mess with it. I put it in. You'll see what I'm trying to go for here. So there's the 2 knives in there. That one was really close. I feel like that one almost fell out. But in order to get it to work, I need to hit him in the middle. So that's in there. That one fell out kind of, but there you go. Yeah, let's keep throwing. Let's get these 3 in a row. And great question, man. Any other questions you got? Shoot them my way. How long has everybody else been throwing? Is there anybody else that throws knives and axes in the chat? I always love to ask. There's always somebody that has some words of wisdom or some critiques of how I throw, but let me tell you, everybody throws differently. Just like we are all individuals on this planet. But I love to know how you thinking, what you thinking of. Hooah. This channel is all about spreading love, positivity, and good vibes. You know, I really want to just be the reason why somebody may smile for the day. So, you know, yeah, I hope that resonates. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, just completely missing a log today. I need to do some practice shots, I think. I'll get 3, I think, if there was log there. Would have been fine. But yeah, let me do some practice shots. Let me get 3 in the big log just to make sure I have the right situation here. Yeah, there you go. There's 3 on that log. This log is a little bit bigger though, but technically this spread would have fit on that log. So it is possible. Let me throw 3 more classic here, give you guys a show here. Ooh. All right. So 3 more, get a really good grouping just to make sure we can get this. Oh, that one slipped. The one in the middle, these are so spread out. That's the one thing, when you're throwing for accuracy, everything gets a lot tighter. There you go. I haven't missed on those for a minute. So I think we're good to go back into the 3 for the swinging log. Ooh, as soon as I said that. Oh, you know what it is? I got to step forward just a hair, just because the rotation is not lining up. Has anybody thrown the DWFKHTs, these Leafs yet? Anybody in the chat? I've been throwing these for a few weeks now. It's almost been about a month or so, and these are really fun shape. You know, I recommend them for somebody that's never thrown a knife, but you know, if you're throwing these, you'll really learn really good technique. And actually, what I learned for no spin, which I think is really fun, you see this little notch right here? Put your finger on that notch. It's like, sometimes, most of the time, no spin, you're keeping contact with the knife the entire time by pushing it. But this one has such a nice little perfect, very, very little, but right here, if you put it right there, if you just push for the no spin, you don't even have to worry about sliding the whole thing. You just got a real nice pivot point. It's just like throwing a baseball. So it's really nice. Yeah, let me get these. Oh my gosh, tired of missing this thing. I just need to get the 3 in a row here, and then I can rest easy tonight. But a challenge isn't a challenge if it's not worth it, right? I've got 3 on this thing so many times, not recording obviously. And as you can tell, it's like I'm just kind of struggling. I had a little bit of heavy drinking this weekend, so I'm kind of a little bit rusty. Oh, all those went all sorts of different ways here. Hooah! Yeah, let me throw the maxes though, just to show you I can throw something and hit it, hit something with it. I always like throwing axes because it's like a real nice thump you get out of it. So it's really fun. Let's get these lower logs here. There you go. I'm batting 10 for 10 for the axes. Oh, come on. Come on. Oof. So rough. Ooh. All right. I can feel that. I almost hit my head right there. Wouldn't have hurt too bad. Yeah, let's get these three. This swing. Let's play it to our advantage, maybe. Oh my gosh, no, we can't. There you go. Got the last one. I'll count that. It's always the ones I don't try hard on. That's the funniest part. It's like just the ones where you're like, yeah, just throw it, chuck it. You know, if it sticks, it ships. But yeah, everybody's saying, dude, milled energy, dude, sweet, dude, great name, man. Hit me that like, guys. Hit me that like. Really helps the channel out. If you haven't already, it costs you nothing. Give me that double tap on the screen. Spam some of those emojis on the side. Give me some of them hundreds. Give me some of them fun things, because all the interaction that we get on this channel really means a lot. We're still a growing channel. We have not monetized yet, so I'm doing this out of the kindness and wonderfulness of my heart, and I really love to do this for everybody on the internet. Honestly, this is just kind of what I do already, so it's fun to kind of share these moments with a bunch of strangers. But all right, for me to hit this, I think I gotta go. What my buddy says, he says silent mode. Or no, he didn't say that. He said, non-verbal for a little bit. So let me go non-verbal. I won't speak just a little bit. Just you got to get these three to stick in that one in the middle here. Whew, come on. Oof, that swing got really intense. Wow. I'm glad this ended up being the challenge for the night, because it's obviously challenge has been a little bit of a struggle. You know, we almost got it early on, which that would have been kind of lame. You know, you'd be like, this guy, he's too good, you know, and then you would have scrolled on because you would have got your dopamine hit from your watching, you know. But let's just throw some axes, show you I can throw something and stick it, which is always fun to do. I feel like throwing axes is really, really a great time when you're throwing. It's like you can really have fun with it, you know, make up your own new throw. Like this Western we just made up the other day. It's like it actually is like a 1.5 spin in order to get it to stick. But I'm just gonna throw some classic throws because I love throwing these just to make them really stick in there. Oof, that one like over rotated. Crazy. All right, let's get this fucking hanging log out of the way. I'm struggling right now. There you go, one. Oof. 1 out of 3 again. Oh, the hanging log is elusive today. Sometimes it really, you know, it's really easy. Sometimes it's not. You know, we got good days, we got bad days, like everybody in the world. I'll keep throwing axes to entertain you guys too. And then I'm gonna hit this axe in the middle of those 2 axes. There you go. Called it. Hope that gets a like from somebody out there that noticed what was happening there. Yeah, these 3 knives going in that hanging log. Oh, wow, robbery. Oh, that second one fell right out. It would have given me strength to hit it all, but one out of 3. I've got it. Throw these 3 axes again. If you guys want me to hit a specific log, just throw it in the chat, but I'll do it, and I'll do it myself. I'll say I'm going to hit that bottom left one here and that middle one here, and then the lightest colored one on the right. Boom, there you go. 3 in a row. And these 3 in a row, and that hanging log, Jesus, it's taking forever. But that's okay. Oh, wow. I'm not even going to throw the last one. Those 2 are garbage. I threw them away. I didn't give them my all. Something to remember with knife throwing is you got to believe in yourself, everybody. Just like every extreme sport, you got to believe, vision. See it in your third eye. And hi everybody. Everybody, throw some likes in the chat. Throw some thumbs up. Thank you guys for all the comments. Thank you all for the subscribes. And thank you guys for joining me today. Honestly, you chose to be hanging out with me, and that really means a lot to me. My name is Josh. I throw with Danger's Edge. We focus on throwing knives and axes in the woods, which has been super sweet because we do something. Whew, I'm gonna get that one. That biker man messed my vision up. Got me distracted. Let's throw. There you go. There's one. Geez. Hanging log is tough. I'm getting my steps in for sure today. Let me throw some more axes. Wow. It's always fun doing a challenge that takes a little bit of time, because then when it actually does happen, it really feels good. And I'll hit the one in the middle here. Boom. All right. One out of 3. That second one shot over here. Almost popped my blow up kayak over here. Right. Okay. Let's get these 3. I know I've got it. That's 2. All right, I'm going to grab this 3rd. So just to get it on a technicality here, because this was the first one I threw technically. So this will on the books be 3 in a row, but I won't count it. I'll definitely keep going for tonight regardless. But this swing is really intense. It's going to be great when I get it. There you go. Oh, and I knew one of them was going to fall out. That was obviously going to happen. So let's see if I can get 4 technically in a row to stick. I don't know, guys. Those of you in the chat, this one that fell out, did that count? Does that technically 3 in a row? There you go. Now that. Oh, I can't script this any better, because now we're at 4 in a row in the log, and they just keep falling out because they're either hitting something or something's happening to make them fall out. But let's get this 5 in a row right here. This will be hopefully the 5th, and then we got 3 that actually stuck in a row here. So that's it. Man, I could not have scripted that any better. Took me forever, but technically that was 5 that stuck, except for the ones, of course, that fell out. But that was definitely 3 in a row. I could not have scripted that any better. Hopefully that gets me some likes in the likes and comments, guys. Those of you that saw that live, that was crazy. Oh, see, and another one falls out. I got to go for the 6. I got to go for the 6 in a row. I got to put this down. That's going to be nutty. I've got the 6 in a row right here. This will be it. All right. Everybody watch that one fall out on its own. Happens to the best of us. Let me grab it. Wow, but I'm pretty confident now. Oh, can't believe that one fell out. The ghost told me, said, you need to do 6 in a row. You know, number of the beast here. Oh, couldn't get the 6 in a row, but I will get that one to stick. Stick in there and walk you guys up on it one more time, because let's get it. Couldn't get the 6 in a row, got the 5 in a row. Oof, could not get the 6 in a row. But that's okay. We got it. You guys saw it fall out. Did it count? Tell me, everybody, did that count? You know, if it didn't, I'll keep going. I'll keep throwing. There you go. I know that one definitely stuck, and that one definitely counted. So hopefully it didn't fall out when I wasn't looking. Let's walk up on it. Yeah, that was technically almost, that was definitely 5 in a row that stuck, but then ended up falling out because of the swing or whatever. Weren't in there hard enough, as they say. But these are all in there pretty decent. So that's it. Boom. 3 stuck in the hanging log. 3 in this hanging log. I'm going to try to throw 2 knives and stick 2 knives, no spin, in the hanging log. That's going to be the next challenge right now. I think the hanging log is, you know, it's kind of a fun little challenge for myself. You know, because I miss and then I gotta go walk over there. But hey, guys, give me a like. Let's get 5 likes for the 5 knives I made in a row on that. But all right, let's get 2 knives, no spin, stick in this hanging log. It's possible. I just have to believe. These knives, no spin. I haven't thrown them sticking together like this, I don't think, ever. So it'd be kind of fun to make sure I can get it. It'd be fun to get my challenge out the way here. But let's throw some axes. Hoo-ah. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Hit that double tap your screen. Really helps our channel out. We're not monetized yet, so every single minute you guys stay really helps our channel out. Really means a lot. You know, we do really unique content. You know, our niche is throwing knives and axes in the woods is what we focus on. There's a lot of knife and axe throwers that don't utilize their space. You know, they throw in their backyards or throw in their targets, but we really like to go on very large hikes and carry knives with us. So we carry extra weight, as they say. And yeah, let's try to get it. No spin here on this swinging log. Oh, now I'm just trying to go for 1 no spin on it. Oof, they all missed. That's okay. Tis getting dark. I might have to switch it up here. There's the last one. Perfect. That's another reason why I really like throwing the silver in the woods, is because you can really see it. It really shines out, you know. Looking for this is easier than finding a black knife in the woods. So thank you guys for getting us to the 5 likes. Let's see if we can get to the 20 likes. We got 77 people watching. We can definitely get to 20 likes. I think the most likes we've ever had is 30 likes on our live. So let's try to break that today. Oh, I hit the back of that axe. But let's throw some classic no spins. Just get some practice in with these ones. You know, every knife throw is completely different. And these ones are no exception. I would say they're actually a harder knife to throw for some. But once you figure these knives out, they really give you kind of the advantage. They throw very similar to some of my favorite knives. So, you know, it's always a fun time. Now I'm going to throw this axe. It's going to hit in between those two axes. There you go, stuck. And then let's throw some no spin in this center one, not the hanging. Oof, it said nope. You know, when a knife bounces back, it's telling you, throw me better this time, sir. And it's saying it very politely to throw it better. And I didn't throw it better. There you go. Sometimes you just need a little bit of relaxation in the hand. With the no spin, I find it easier when I'm not holding it tight. It's more just all in that front finger. Yeah, that's what it is. Sometimes I feel like it's all, yeah, there's 3 in a row right there. It's all really just relaxing that hand versus actually trying to pinch it super hard. Like I was mentioning for the no spin, it's got this slight bump right here that I'm actually putting my finger on. You can hardly tell, but I'll hold it up really, really close. This one right here. It's got a little indentation. Oh, at that angle, you can definitely tell. So that's where my pointer finger is going to push that knife. So imagine if my thumb was my pointer finger and it's pushing. I'm holding it like this with a relaxed hand, kind of cradling it, but really all the pressure is going into that forefinger to get that straight ahead. So yeah, let's try to get to 30 likes and then, yeah, there you go. It's really important that you're pressing everything into that pointer finger when you're throwing no spin, because that's what you get your pressure out of. There's people that throw no spin stupid, crazy fast, and I still, you know, I'm continually learning. I feel like I can throw fast, but sometimes they do this whip style that's like, I don't understand how they're so loose with it. Like when you could, you know, those guys that can like tap a dip can or whatever and make their forefinger loose. I have no idea how they do it, but I feel like that's kind of the same idea with that whipping style. See, it said, throw me better. You know how to do it. There you go. That one overspun. There you go. It's a really good time. Whew. And then a lot of guys say throwing overhand, no spin, you lose power. But you know, that's if you're just learning, throwing overhand is the best way because it teaches you technique. But I will say though, throwing that sidearm for no spin, that's everything. With that, I'm gonna take a sip of water, see how the chat's doing. Whew. I just take a breather. For those of you that are just joining, again, you're watching Danger's Edge. We specialize in throwing knives and axes in the woods. Check out our long form content. We had a great one that just came out called Perfect Days. My buddy's been working on it for like 3 or 4 years, capturing content. And then finally he decided to edit it. It's been in his head and now it's on the internet. So he's been filming that content for a while. It's filmed in Lake Tahoe. He's got a really nice cabin in that area that he just basically filmed that over the span of 3 to 4 years, actually, of just filming whenever he could and holding on to this content to now obviously put it out there for everybody to see. So highly recommend checking it out. Let him know how it went. He dropped it on his birthday, so that's like his birthday video for the year. So make sure you wish him a happy birthday. His name's Ryan. Check out that video called Perfect Days on our channel. But yeah, nice. We're at 7 likes already. That's super great. Let's see if we can get to that 30. Yeah, we are doing phenomenal tonight. Throwing hot, as they say. You know, we got a bunch of new faces all around. Great to see everybody. Wow. I think I'm gonna just throw some axes and then take a break from the knives. Maybe these knives. Throw some other different knives here. I think I'm gonna throw some of our recent sponsors. Let's throw some recent sponsors here. All right. And I'll give myself one more knife too. These ones called SMAR 8s. These are by Vulture Blade. These guys are really, really, really well made. If you're looking into a thick knife, these throw like throwing darts. I will say that, but these are a throwing knife because throwing darts have a lot of weight in the tip, whereas these ones have a lot of weight in the handle. So, throwing darts, obviously, with their weight distribution being different, this would be considered a throwing knife. But yeah, let's, show you a close-up of these. I think that he should definitely engrave these. I might even engrave them for him. Throw a Vulture Blade on here so I can just show the camera Vulture Blade. Need to get his thing on here. Yeah, just even making a stamp and stamping it, I would highly recommend him to do that. I really love that. Give it that like notoriety, because there's a lot of knives that look like this out there, but these ones are a great weight. I wish I knew the weight off the top of my head, but they throw super great half spin, super great no spin. I struggle with them for full spin, but they're not designed for full spin. That's just the reality. When you have so much weight in the handle, the rotation that you need is so specific. And they do throw really, really good Arya style, which I call Arya style because you pinch the tip and you throw it like Arya did in Game of Thrones. Shout out Game of Thrones. When she was throwing the dragon glass. Oh, whoa, those ones just were like, nah, I'm a loosey-goosey axe, so I'll get them back in here. They want to be thrown real hard is what the thing is telling me. There you go. That's how you get some power into it. So no spins for these. I thought that the no spin would be like way back here on the end of it. But yeah, let me tell you, it's not like that. It's a little bit further up, and they throw super great no spin. I think these are actually one of my favorite no spinners that I've had. I've tried to throw a no spin slightly different. Oh, that works. But I can't get power like that, I feel like. It's possible. Cool, that's a fun way. Throwing these slightly different. Traditionally you throw a no spin by holding the edge of the knife like this. But what I was just doing there is actually taking the knife and spinning it 90 degrees, and I'm putting my hand like this, putting my finger there, kind of closer to a shuriken style throw. I have another throw that I do with the two fingers like this. But yeah, that was an interesting way of throwing there. So yeah, let's get the likes up, everybody. Let's push this live out to some more people. For those of you that are just joining, this is Danger's Edge. And yeah, I like to throw knives in the woods. That's what our whole channel is about. What we do for our lives, though, is we just like to do some challenges and have fun throwing in our backyards, which has been really good for the channel. I think that, it's fun to hang out with, 20,000 people in a nighttime. Getting 20,000 people to look at you, you think to yourself, oh, that's not a lot of people, but 20,000 people in a room is a lot of freaking people. I'm hoping we can pump numbers like that every day, because we do want to grow this channel. And we have been, honestly. Thank you guys for being a part of that growth by hitting that like and subscribe as well. Really means a lot. I'm throwing the SMAR 8s by Vulture Club today, and I'm going to throw some Arya Stark style, so that's going to be pinching the tip like this. So you pinch the tip like this, and then you're snapping down, and it spins around, and then sticks. So it does a half rotation. So that's what's happening in the back end. Hopefully you guys can, see where I'm at. I think I know that, yeah, this is, I'm going to put you back just a little bit so I can throw at this right log a little bit easier. That should be good for the viewers. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I wanted to hit one on the top, one on the bottom, and I just did that. So I'll walk you guys up. That's so fun when you're, you're thinking in your head or making the aiming, and you're like, I want that to happen, and it does. Look at that. Look at that grouping right there. And up here, look at these straight on the. That's how you know you hit something properly with the throwing knife. It's dead 90-degree pretty much on it. This one a little overspun, I'll be honest, but this was the first one I threw. These are in there solid. I wouldn't hang on it because they're a knife, but they're in there. Let's grab these guys. Yeah, these are the SMAR8s from Vulture Blades, and they throw fantastic. Never seen these. Highly recommend copping a pair. They are very cost effective. Oh, let me move you back over here. Let me adjust that angle. Boom, boom. There you go. Let's go here. Do some half spins with it. Oh, oof. Sometimes I feel like these throw a bit wonky, as best I can say that. Like they're not, for beginner thrower, you want a knife that throws the same every single time. These ones, if you especially with the no spin, just mess up where your finger is, you're not sticking that knife. So you really ought to be aware of how you're throwing these. So the Aryas, it's a little bit more forgiving. Ooh, as soon as I say that, I'm not sticking a single one. But there you go. I should have not said that either, because now I only stuck one of the 4. Where is that last one? Oh, it's right there. I gotta end up cleaning my log setup now up. It's got a lot of little pieces everywhere. Let's throw some axes again. What time is it? Everybody, somebody throw what time is it in the chat? Let me know what time it is. Let me know what time is it where you live. Well, that'd be actually a good challenge, but I don't know time zones, so I could not tell you where you live by you telling me what time it is where you live. But yeah, let's keep throwing. Having a good time. Whoa. Whoa. Rough rider. All right, I'm gonna throw these 3. I'm gonna throw a double axe here real quick. Double axe in the center. Oh, almost. A single on the right. And then let's get 3 fur on the left here. Let's do 4 knives, 4 different throws. So let's go with Arya first. Okay, let's go with Instinctive, I guess, because I can't think of any other name right now. Instinctive throw. Ooh, I'll go Instinctive again. Oh my god, Instinctive again. Oh, rough. Haha. Instinctive did not want to stick today, but that's okay. Let's keep throwing. All right, 4 different throws, 4 knives, 4 different throws. Arya Stark out the way. Oh, damn it. Spoke too soon. All right, again, Arya Stark throw out of the way, pinching the tip. Super fun. There you go. Military half spin. That's what I wanted to say. Jeez. There you go. And then no spin, of course. And then for this last one, everybody, what type of throw should I do? Full spin is going to be hard. I'm thinking full spin. We got the Arya, got the Instinctive, got the military. We could do full spin, or we could do a variation of a no spin, which, that new one I just did would be kind of fun. Turning it 90 degrees, getting that in there. That'll be good. I'll do that one. So this variation of a no spin, I'm taking my finger from the side and I'm actually moving it to the middle of the back like this. So I'm going to be throwing it like that. So it's slightly different, more like a shuriken style, giving it a little cradle with my hand. So, I'm not pinching with this hand part. I'm just really pushing with that finger. All right, this is the 4th throw. Let's get it. Oh, and I didn't get it. All right, so that's the 4 throws. We'll be doing Arya, Instinctive, and military. So Arya style, Instinctive. Ooh, Jesus. Let me restart this challenge here. Arya, instinctive, half spin, full spin. I mean, I don't want to do full spin with these. So Arya, okay, instinctive, okay. Military, and then no spin. Oh my Gatos. That was so close. I didn't throw that full spin. I mean, that no spin with vigor. I would need to give it a lot more power. But again, Arya Stark style. Oh man. Happens to the best of us though. Even the best knife throwers miss sometimes. So I'm doing just fine. Arya. Instinctive here. Nice. Okay. Military. Okay. And then no spin. Classic. There you go. That's the challenge, everybody. That was 4 different throws, 4 knives, 4 different throws. I'm going to try to stick 4 Aryas Starks in a row because I love throwing these Arya Stark style. I think that these are really well balanced for it because of the weight in the back. So when I'm throwing Arya Stark style, pinching the tip like this, snapping down, and nice, we're at 9 likes. Let's try to get that to 10, everybody. You know, let's go one at a time. But yeah, getting to 10 would make me so happy. Make me throw at least one more knife. But yeah, Arya Stark, let's go 4 in a row. These. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was easy. That was easy. That was an easy challenge. Let's try to do that again. Let's try to do 8 in a row. Let's see if we can do 8 in a row. Oh, that last one. So that was 7 in a row. I'll take it. And then just a mulligan just to make us feel better. Oh, no, it made us feel worse. Let's throw this thing like this. Oh, no. Don't throw knives close at targets, everybody. It's not as cool as it looks. Because it could bounce back and hit you. All right, let's show some more schmars here. Show you guys a close-up of it. Boom, 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 boom. Jason, thank you for your comment. Whatever that means, man. It seems a little cryptid. Whatever it says, I hope it's something positive and enlightening for the rest of our viewers. Because that's what this channel is all about. Positive vibes, positive feelings, and good vibes only. Only good vibes on this channel, everybody. Like it says on the shirt, chill vibes ahead. Which is exactly what I was saying. Chill vibes. So an axe. Oh, throw another axe. Throw another axe. Oof, those all did not want to stick very well. But let's throw some knives. Oh, I can't even hold on to them anymore. It's getting late. It's getting too late. My body's saying, play some video games. Which is always a fun time. If anybody's playing Black Ops 2, let me know on PS3. I'm probably going to play some zombies on that later tonight. Trying to get a crew together to play that virtually. I want to get a whole gun game going. I would love to get a whole gun game going. I would really think that would be really, really fun. I think I might even start a subreddit. People kind of can jump in there when they want to. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Throwing axes, throwing axes. I'm really excited for the future of humanity when it's like, like the meme culture and stuff like that gets to the point where it's like, obviously I feel like we might even be there already because there's so many trolls out there, like so many keyboard warriors that it's just so sad. I just hope every single one of the keyboard warriors either realize that, what they put out is what they get back, because they might be, in a really, really dark place, to comment something nasty on somebody's post, just so, they go through their day and they go, ha, haha, I left that comment on that guy's post. I hope he feels like shit the next day. Versus like, the people that, comment the good, nice stuff, like I'm a really positive guy, and, but somebody comments something really mean, I don't care how thick your skin is, man. It might dent your armor a little bit. So everybody throw some positive vibes in the chat, make somebody feel good today, and spread smiles, spread love. There's enough hate in the world that everybody should be happy to be who they are, regardless of their feelings. If to make yourself feel better, you have to make somebody else feel bad, think about yourself, what you might be in the world, and history will remember that and punish you for, well, actually, no, you know what? You'll reap what you sow. That's what I got to say on that one. You'll reap what you sow, everybody. You spit hate, you get hate back, as we saw with the recent things that happen in the world. Hey, mate. Hey, hell yeah, dude. The Viking Oil, you're back, dude. Good to see you again, man. You're coming to join us again, dude. Great to see you. Love that, man. And don't be sorry, Viking Oil. You're a dope dude, dude. You're always positive. Spread positivity on the internet. I think that's what's needed in the world today. More positive vibes, more people, uplifting people. More people realizing that everybody has more in common than they don't have in common. I wish I could have made that sound better. But really just, being a positive person in general is always really, really cool. It's like going to a bar and then just stepping into a bar and everybody you meet, you just say, oh, you look dumb, or you have a bad haircut. It's like, dude, chill out, man. You don't need to, project yourself, man, on how you feel about your own self. Always look in the mirror before you make somebody else feel bad. That whole alpha male thing. People don't realize that if you're an alpha male, you put everybody else first. That's what the alpha male really does. Culture today tells you, oh, an alpha male, I'm so strong, I'm so powerful, I need to put other people down, and I need to be the strongest one in the group. But then forget that the alpha wolf is in the back of the pack to make sure that the slowest wolf in the front of the pack is safe from the predators behind them, not putting themselves first. And that's what I say to anybody that says, oh, I'm an alpha wolf. I ask them to give me the definition, and they always have no idea. I've just been listening to the same dude on some dude's podcast that makes him feel like a big old man and putting down women when women are the world. They bring positive things into the world. Shit, they brought you into the world, and you're using that time on the world to just spread hate. You're going to get hate back. So I spread much love to everybody watching now, and I hope you guys have a great night, had a great night, and had a great weekend, or whatever you're doing. If this is your Friday, happy Friday. If this is your Monday, fuck Mondays and fuck your job, and I hope you have a good day at your job, though, because if you do have a job, be thankful that you have a job, because there's people out there that don't. There's people that don't have the ability to even get paid and are starving and are not anywhere close to what you have. Having that phone in the hand that you're even watching this on is more than the salary of those across the globe. So remember that. Be proud. A lot of our people, some of the homie from Belgium, man. I hope you're doing okay over there. Europe seems like, you know, looking at the US, and I'm sorry we're not the best people we could be. Hell yeah, dude. I'm never negative though, man. Honestly. I'm just hoping to spread a message to the negative people to tell them to get out of their negative bubble, because I am positive as a cucumber. I don't know how that makes any sense, but it'll make sense to someone. But yeah, it's good. Nice throwing. And yeah, practice is key for sure. I'm really happy at Viking Oil. Somebody was asking how my camping trip went, because I was sharing some stories about that earlier in the chat. And I went camping over at famous Lost Lake over here in Oregon. And yeah, I was throwing. I actually, you know, our channel is known for throwing axes and knives in the wilderness, and I got some really cool content there. Got some really unique shots. I think it's really fun. I didn't get all the shots that I wanted to get, but that just leaves me more to get next time I go. And I got some shorts. You know, I don't have enough for a full long form edit right now, but I do have enough for a lot of shorts to cut up. So it's really a good time. I love making shorts. I think shorts are really fun. They take off on the channel, you know. This channel also, what's fun about it is like we have so many different types of content out there. We've got long form, short form, we've got podcast style stuff. We've got this. This has been our new favorite thing to do. Just kind of throw in the wood, throw in our backyard. It's not in the woods. Man, that was a really garbage throws there, but happens to the best of us. I'm gonna push something back over here. Okay, come on. Stay on that side. All right, there you go. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. I've got really my neighbor's got blackberries that grow over the fence, and if they grow too far, they go into my yard, and that's not very nice. So I don't want blackberries in my yard. It's thorny. They'd be like a thorn in my side, you know. But in this case, a thorn in my backyard. But boom, boom, dude, so sweet. There you go. 4 in a row, everybody. Bada bing, bada boom. I actually been getting 4 in a row pretty consistently, but I always like to shout it out when it happens. Let's do some Arya Starks again. I always love those. There you go. 1, 2. Oh, 3. Oh, that one was like almost a knot stick. Oh, it wasn't a stick. It fell out. Yeah, let's keep throwing. Having a grand old time here. Oh, yeah, it's getting a little late for me, but it's always fun throwing and getting better every day. That's why you got to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect, but nothing's perfect. So why practice? Because practice will eventually become perfect. 4. Damn good. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, the other day I got, what was it, 186 axes in a row. That was pretty sweet. I was throwing 3 short axes. I have the 3 short axes here. Let's switch it up. I'm going to actually throw just axes right now. I'm going to see if I can get 30. Well, let's see, that's something easy. Let's try to get to, I'm going to throw these little 3 axes here. Viking Oil, if you have not got these axes, I know you throw axes too. these axes, these little bangers here, it's 3 for, you got to guess the price of these 3 axes. All right, guess the price, man. These from DWFKHT. Can't look on Amazon, don't cheat. But these 3 axes from Amazon come with sheaths as well, and the price on these is crazy. It's just a no-brainer. Like, these are full tang, proper 1095 stainless steel, so I don't have to worry about them rusting or anything like that. They come pretty dang sharp, and I've been throwing them a lot, and as you can tell, the tips are chipping. but yeah, oh dude, Viking oil, you're gonna love my answer, dude. These are like sub 40 bucks, so they're less than $40 USD for 3 of them. I think it's like 30, it's like 35 and some change for 3 of these axes with sheaths. So yeah, dude, these are incredibly cost effective. You know, they're so good that, like, there's the price of a single axe sometime, you know, like, they are mass produced, but you know, let me tell you, they schmack. They throw really good. They throw fast, you know, as any short axe will do. They throw really, really fast. So what I do to throw these, when you do pick them up, we got the links in the bio, Viking oil, if you wanted to check them out. But when I throw them, I actually have my thumb up. So for those of you that are in the chat that know how to, you know, throwing in general, to slow down a spin, putting your thumb on the back of the knife or the axe slows that rotation. So I'm always throwing with my thumb up for this, to keep contact with my thumb, to slow that spin down, so I can actually get more power into the throw. Because if I were to throw with my thumb like this, like I'll show you right here from the same distance, it over rotates. But with the thumb up, same force, sticks every time. So that one even over rotated slightly, so I need to slow it down even more. And I was throwing these this weekend, and what's really cool about these is that, like, adjusting distance, like if I'm throwing up close, I can speed it up. If I take a step backwards, speed it up just enough for that. Like, that's still only doing 1 rotation. I'm gonna inch back just a little bit. I'm gonna slow the rotation 1 more time. Oh, now I gotta get the 3 different distances here. I think that last one wasn't enough of a distance change is the thing. So get really close here, and a little bit further back. This is a classic distance. And then this one, I'm gonna go back even further here. Hopefully I'm still in shot. I'm gonna try to hit it in between those 2 axes here. And like I said, I'm gonna slow this spin down by putting that thumb up. I might even choke up a little bit. Oh, almost. Now I want to get that 3 distance real quick. But yeah, less than 40 bucks for 3 axes that are just like, you can't even, these are going to outlive me. These are going to my, you know, passed down for generations. So that's 1 distance. That's 2 distance. Oh, damn. It's that 3rd distance. I feel like I need to actually go back even further. That's the real problem. Maybe I got to go for like a double for the last throw. So close up. Okay, classic distance. Okay, and then here, I'll back you guys up, because I know I've got a double from this distance, no problem here. Back you guys way out here. I'll go from back here. Should be able to stick this. Hopefully first try. Oh, that actually replaced itself. I replaced the other axe. So let's do that 1 more time. Note to self, don't hit the other axe, because it'll probably knock it out. So close up. Classic distance. Oh, classic distance 1 more time. Ooh, over rotation. But yeah, dude. Hell yeah, Viking oil, dude. I hope you can get these in Belgium. You gotta look up DWFKHT. Oh, there you go. They are under hatchet and axe. Oh, actually, I gotta back up all the way over here. But let's try to get it here. That was it. Boom. 3 different distances, 3 axes. I'll walk you guys up to see how those stuck. But yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, these axes are like, I actually really like to show people these if they're learning, you know, because like this teaches you really, really good technique for throwing knives as well. Like if you're just learning how to throw a knife like this, these are in here really deep. Also, my little trick is instead of pulling up like that, if it has any space below it, it's actually easier sometimes to push in to the axe and then pick it up. Boom. Love those, dude. Yeah, these are great. Sister axes, dude. Yeah, dude, these ones, highly recommend them. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed all that. It's a beautiful Monday for me over here. Oh, my neighbor was going to come over and show me his new bike, but I didn't. Got to message him before going live, so he forgot to tell him let's get some POV axes here. Oh, I don't even know how that one stuck. That was an odd angle. Another one here. Ooh, there you go. And then of course the long boy. The long boy. All right, I'm gonna try to hit that log lower, a little double here. And I hit the other log, other axe out. Bound to happen when they don't stick in good. All right, that was sweet. Yeah, I got those 3 axes. You missed it earlier, Viking oil, but I got three throwing knives in here, but it actually took multiple in a row because I ended up actually getting 5 in a row because, no, yeah, 5 in a row because I couldn't get the 6. But I stuck 2 in a row, missing the first one, so I grabbed it. Then I got the third. After the third hit, one of them fell out, and then I had to pick up that one obviously and re-stick it. So then I got 5 in a row, but I did have all 3 in the log at one point that were in succession, so it counted. Definitely counted because it was 3 in a row was the challenge, and they were in a row, so counted up. So yeah, let's get it. Ooh, hopefully that was what's called. But yeah, dude. Viking all, dude. You're always a good. Thank you for the comments, man. Supporting each other is all we can do in the world. Boom. So get some water. Oh, Viking oil. Viking oil. I know you've been around for a little bit, so I'm going to show you this. I think I've shown this on here before. I'll move it up here real quick. But these stickers are Danger's Edge stickers. Pretty sweet stickers. I would love to send you one of these, man. So yeah, dude. If you have a paper and pen ready, or if you could type in your notes app this real quick, but if you just type in at like AT Danger's Edge, one word, so at AT Danger's Edge at Gmail. If you send us an email with your address and just say, hey, send me some stickers, I'll send you a few of these stickers, man. I'll ship them your way. I'm just trying to spread the word, but yeah, pretty sweet thing. You got a little QR code, giving that little kind of outdoor vibe here. But yeah, really proud of these stickers, man. So I really want to share them with our fans. So hit that email up, and I'll see that email come through, and just say, hey, I'm the Viking Oil, and give me my stickers, and I'll give you a sticker, man. I really want to share them. So that goes for everybody else that's watching this, either today or any other day, emailing at Danger's Edge with your address where to get this, where to send the stickers. We'll send you some stickers, and who knows, maybe even send you a knife. You never know. We always are doing giveaways. So our email. Okay, you ready? So at Danger's Edge at Gmail. So one more time, at Danger's Edge. So just like the channel name, at gmail.com. So it's at Danger's Edge at at the sign at gmail.com. So at Danger's Edge, and then at. It's kind of confusing because it has the at symbol, and then gmail.com. So yeah, dude, hit that up. And then give me a thumbs up once you get that. I'll say it again. Okay, killer, dude. Yeah, the Viking oil. I can't wait. Yeah, we use these as those stickers are super great. We stick them around just because it's fun to kind of sticker tag things. And then with that QR code, you can actually find all of our socials. We can get your email address as well by scanning that. If you share your email with us, you can share that email and we'll email you back. And that's also another way to get it. So, oh, actually, here's another good way too. Actually, Viking oil. Here, another way as well. If you like scan this, if you not scan this, but hopefully screenshotting this, you can end up, what's it called? Oh, dude, awesome, dude. Love Land Rovers. So yeah, hopefully screenshotting this, the QR code will work, and then actually you can also share your email address with us too, so it can send you back or whatnot. Because yeah, that is also it's a Popple. It's from we use the Popple to generate that QR code because they generate free QR codes for you. That basically makes a landing page for you. So that's a free kind of managing software that we use. So highly recommend it for if you're starting out. You don't have to pay a monthly subscription for a link tree. You can just make it on Popple. Super duper easy. Super great. Boom. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I just spat when my dog usually rolls around. I'm such a douche. Ugh. Move the spit. There you go. Don't spit where your dog rolls, everybody. My dog does smell like fish right now, though. He went swimming in the lake, so he smells kind of stinky. Yeah, big stinky boy. And I don't like giving him baths. So probably gonna give him a spa day in the next few days. But yeah, I'm loving today, loving tomorrow, loving every day. Oh. But yeah, Viking Oil, man, thank you so much for the comments, all that fun stuff. Wow, I love your channel, by the way. Love the content, dude. It's pretty cool stuff. Ooh, come on. Jump on it. Try some underhand. Let's see if I can get 3 underhands here. Ooh, gotta get closer for him. Oh. Sometimes the underhand is elusive. I'm throwing 2 axes that are the same size, but then I got this longer one. I feel like underhand with a longer axe is always more comfortable because that spin is just, I feel like, faster, especially with the shorter handle. Like you almost got to get close with it. It ends up overspinning. And Viking oil. This is a throw. I bet you already do this though, but we call it the Western. It's the same way an underhand is. So, classic underhand, you hold it like this, the grip like this. But for this throw, so classic underhand, throwing like this. But for this throw, you actually flip your hand, hold it like a wand. So the back of the axe is going to be facing the log when you bring your hand down. And then when you're throwing it, we call it the Western because it's kind of like quick draw, get that snap in. And then it actually does like a 1.5 rotation. So it spins around and then around again and then sticks, like this. So it sticks like as if you threw it overhand, which is pretty unique because, when you throw underhand, it sticks like this. But for the Western, it ends up sticking straight up and down. So I'll show you some of those. I've been kind of bad at them recently, but I know I've got it in me. So it's just like this, and then underhand like that. So pretty sweet. pretty sweet throw. It's interesting. Oh, because it's like, oh, come on, I'll get one for you. Once you get them down, you have them unlocked. I actually have a short that I'm about to post of me getting these really good, where I just went, ooh, come on. Ooh, a little bit more rotation. Oh, a little bit more rotation. Because it's almost, you know, you're hitting the face, but it's really unique stick. Okay. Oh, come on. Jump on it. Ooh, let's get it. I got it here. I'm going to throw it at the middle one, actually. That'll be better angle here. There you go. That was it right there. There you go again. Oh, almost again, but I missed the log on the top. But you get the thought of it. So you see how it sticks up and down? I'll do it one more time. Just get it on this higher log and walk you up on it. See how it sticks. There you go. It's very, oh, made him fall out. It has a very small percentage of hit ability, because a lot of the times, you know, when you're going backwards like that, it's like boom. It's a very interesting throw. Just started doing it. There you go. That's a beautiful one. Oh, almost. There you go. Now that was the best one of the day. Let me walk you up on that, just to show you how it ends up sticking. I know the one on the left isn't in there really tough, but this one on the right, super sweet. But you see how it sticks like a regular throw, but you know, it's doing a negative spin, you know, because the handle is what's coming around faster. But that's in there. It's not coming out unless I pull on it. But yeah, that's the Western, is what we call it, just because it's like a quick draw, kind of underhand, which we haven't really seen that often, you know, so we figured we'd just name it ourselves. I don't know what you want to call it, though, Viking Oil. If you got a better name for it, let me know. I love it. But yeah, that throw is very, very interesting. Let me walk you up a little bit closer. I'm going to do a few more of those. I want to get 3 of those in a row right now. Okay, let's get it. That's one. Oh, come on. Oh, almost stacked them right on top of each other. It's very, like, it's a hard throw because you've got to throw it harder than you think. But also, it's like very, oh, it's very its own thing. That's the best way I can say that. It's difficult. Definitely difficult, more difficult than like a classic underhand, because it's like you're facing the axe backwards. It's axe backwards. Get it? There you go. Oh, this longer one doesn't want to flip around as fast. Let's throw. Oh. Oh. Wow, my buddy Ryan, who runs a channel with me, you've definitely seen him do some lives for sure. He created the name for this and kind of inspired me to do this type of throw. It's very, its own thing. Oof, that last one was solid. Just it's funny how the throw ends up going. I wonder if I could do it with my left hand. He does it with his left hand. He like whips it out. Oh wow, it's almost easier with my left hand. Oh. Yeah, that's almost easier with my left hand. What the heck? It's like when you think less about it. See if I can do like a left-handed, I mean a right-handed Western and a left-handed. Okay, and a left-handed Western. Almost. Ah, there you go. Take 2 out of 3. Excuse Excuse me. Ooh, just had a nice little burp there. Sorry, everybody. Please excuse me. It's that chili. Chili's getting to me. There you go. There's 2 in a row. Take that. And this will be the 3rd in a row. So let's get it. Oh, that should have been it. Robbery. Yeah, let me know how you do on getting that, man. Shout it out, too. Super great. Ooh. Oh, I stopped trying with my left hand. Let's keep it going here. Funny. Funny. All right. I think we'll be going for about an hour and a half right now, so gonna take a little quick intermission soon. Do a classic overhands real quick. There you go. Always got the classic overhands for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Viking Oil, I look forward to your email. Tell me where to send it. And but yeah, dude. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Let us know what you think about our long form on our channel. It really means a lot. Any feedback that we get, we take it to account. And yeah, it's been a pleasure throwing with you guys all. And yeah, with that, I'm going to bed. It's getting late. It's getting dark. This light should kick on, give me better lighting for my face here. But yeah, this has been a great time throwing with you guys all. Put this in here. Whoa. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. My name is Josh again. You're watching Danger's Edge. If you're watching this at a later date, thank you for checking out our channel, and much love. Peace out. See you guys on the next one.